Welcome back wrestling fans, and welcome to Wainsider. Tonight, we dive deep into a story that has shaken the WWE Universe to its very core. It's a tale of loyalty, power, and heartbreak, a story that reveals the fragile human emotions behind the spectacle of wrestling. The Bloodline has long been a symbol of dominance and unity in WWE. Roman Reigns, as the tribal chief, commands authority with a presence that is both awe-inspiring and intimidating. Every match, every promo, every moment reinforces his position as the undisputed leader. Yet beneath the surface lies complexity. Power within the Bloodline has always been entwined with pressure, expectation, and the quiet, simmering resentments that can fester even in a family bound by blood. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. Jey Uso has long walked a careful line, balancing loyalty to Roman with his own ambition and identity. His bond with the tribal chief is rooted in family, history, and shared triumphs, but even deep loyalty can be tested under constant scrutiny. Solo Sikoa and other members of the faction have also felt the weight of expectation. Loyalty is demanded, obedience enforced, and personal ambition often sacrificed for the greater image of unity. The Bloodline's power has always come at a cost. Fans have admired the cohesion of the faction, often unaware of the quiet emotional battles waged behind the scenes. Every glance, every hesitation, every subtle disagreement carries weight, revealing fractures hidden from the spotlight. Roman Reigns' leadership has always been absolute, but absolute power invites tension. The unspoken hierarchy of the Bloodline has meant that loyalty is enforced as much through love as it is through expectation and intimidation. The locker room has witnessed subtle shifts over time. Moments of hesitation during tag matches, guarded conversations, and intense stares during promos hinted at cracks forming beneath the facade of unity. Jey's internal conflict has been building for months. Each act of obedience was paired with private moments of doubt, resentment, and the desire to assert himself both as a man and as a wrestler capable of forging his own path. Roman's dominance, though commanding respect, has also created isolation. Even those closest to him, bound by family and history, feel pressure to meet impossible standards, creating an emotional tension that quietly simmers in the background. The subtle signs of unrest were often overlooked, but the WWE Universe would soon witness the culmination of months of emotional buildup. The quiet tensions, whispered frustrations, and hidden resentment were about to explode. Jey's struggle between loyalty and self-preservation is a human story. Wrestling may script outcomes, but emotions are real. The strain of living in the shadow of the tribal chief, constantly proving allegiance, has pushed him to the edge. Every backstage conversation, every alliance, every handshake was layered with unspoken meaning. Loyalty was expected, but the cost of obedience was high, testing even the strongest bonds of family and friendship. Roman, though powerful, has faced challenges to his leadership. Even minor moments of disagreement can carry enormous emotional weight, and the pressure to maintain control has long been a central tension in the Bloodline's narrative. And then it happened. The shocking moment came midway through a high-profile segment. Jey Uso, in a stunning and unprecedented act, turned on Roman Reigns, attacking him with a ferocity that left the audience and wrestlers alike in disbelief. The arena erupted, and backstage chaos followed immediately. Wrestlers, staff, and officials scrambled to assess the situation, while emotions ran high, mixing shock, fear, and disbelief with the adrenaline of the unfolding moment. Roman's reaction was a mix of pain, anger, and heartbreak. The betrayal cut deeper than any physical strike could, revealing the human cost of power, loyalty, and family expectation. Jey's motivations, while rooted in frustration and a desire for independence, have sent shockwaves through WWE. The action redefined his relationship with Roman, disrupted the faction's hierarchy, and left the locker room grappling with what this means for the faction's future. The emotional aftermath is intense. Backstage, whispers circulate about fractured loyalties, unspoken grudges, and the challenge of maintaining trust in a world where betrayal has been made so public. Solo Sikoa and other members of the Bloodline now face difficult choices. Loyalty, previously unquestioned, must be reevaluated. Each alliance is tested, and the emotional burden of choosing sides weighs heavily on every member. Fans are left reflecting on what this means for the Bloodline's legacy. Dominance and power are no longer enough. The faction's story now includes heartbreak, fractured trust, and the human consequences of ambition and resentment. Roman Reigns, though physically resilient, faces an emotional reckoning. The betrayal of his cousin exposes vulnerability rarely seen in a man who has been portrayed as unbreakable, reminding us that even icons are human. This shocking turn is a reminder that behind the spectacle of wrestling lies real emotion, human complexity, and the consequences of broken trust. Betrayal is painful, loyalty is fragile, and even family can fracture under pressure. As we close this analysis, the story of the Bloodline serves as a meditation on power, loyalty, and family. Wrestling may entertain, but it also mirrors life's deepest truths. Betrayal hurts, trust must be earned, and the bonds of blood, though strong, are never unbreakable. The WWE Universe has witnessed a chapter of heartbreak and reflection, one that will redefine relationships, alter legacies, and leave a lasting mark on both the performers and the fans who watch their stories unfold.